All right, give a little update for everybody out there. Put most of my miners in a rack like this, just a Home Depot rack. Ran some network cables over. Right there you can see on the left hand side, that's one of the Vertcoin miners, and that's some ravencoin right there. This one not doing too bad. That is that rig right there, getting about, that looks like 83 mega hash on ravencoin. All of the cards in there they are all the 474 gig cards, the mining edition, and that is the H81 BTC board. Up here, that's I think you can see it in the other video, those are the R9 280X cards. This right here, this is one of those motherboards. You can probably see some of the mud down there. In my barn out here, up in the attic, I had that board laying up there, and mud wasps, they decided to build a nest in the thing. And well, I'll give that ASRock board some credit. I dug that thing out of the attic. It probably sat up there for almost 4 years, maybe 3 years. Actually picked all the mud out of the CPU socket, and the darn thing just fired right up and worked. That one there, that's 6 cards. Them old school 1600 watt power supplies. Up here we got another 6 card rig. All those are R9 280Xs. Still got to get a power draw on that to see how much it is. I know those 280X cards, they are not the most power efficient cards out there, but they do pull in profit. They just don't pull in a lot. And right now, Vertcoin is one of the only coins out there that you can actually profitably mine with those things. I believe this morning I checked the Vertcoin price, it was at 67 cents. You know, for a little while there it spiked up to 70. Bitcoin, that's one, or you know, Vertcoin, it's built off of the Bitcoin, you know, chain. It's one of the old ones. It's an old guy. It's been around a while. It's survived this long, so hopefully it'll keep surviving. Got just the EVGA 1000 watt there, and that other one right there, that's just a cheapo. And that one, yeah, needed both power supplies to run it. This guy down here, we got another just cheap power supply. All that's running is the motherboard. And back in the back there, you can see I have one of those HP server power supplies. That's from Parallel Miner. You can see it's buried back in there. And was starting to get a little warm in the barn here, so I had to put an intake fan there. Got an outlet fan there. It's a little chilly this morning, so I don't have them running. And we have our 240 volt line there. Back behind everything, you can see all that. The smart plug, I can turn that on and off when I see the temperatures start to get up in the barn here. And down here we have 8 card rig. That's more of the RX 470 mining cards. And was able to get this one going, same deal. Just a little 500 watt power supply to run the motherboard, then a 1200 watt HP power supply. That's from Parallel Miner with their breakout board in the back. All nice and filled up. And you can hear that power supply, it's not the quietest thing in the world, but it's not too bad. On this board here, I had to do one of those little PCI 1 to 4 adapters to get the extra cards going on that one. That card, that rig down there, let's see if I can get this switched over, show you what that's mining at. And I believe that one's on the DVI port. If that comes up, there we go. That's the 8-card rig. Doing about 105, 103. I know there's times where that'll get up there. I'll get close to 14 mega hash on each card, and it'll bump up. It'll be around 110 mega hash on ravencoin. So the 2 on the bottom there, those are the ones mining ravencoin. Those are the ones that are mining Vertcoin. This the ravencoin is using Team Red miner, and the Vertcoin, that's using Verthash miner. So we're getting about 2,500 kilohash, so 2.5 mega hash out of the Vertcoin miners. And got a mess of stuff down there, a little box of risers. Over here, picked up some actual fanless mining cards off of eBay. So they're not too bad. They do work. I've tested them. But they're, 570 4 gig cards. But picked those up for, I think I paid $110 for them. So given the price, I had to pick up a whole bunch of them. And that's those guys. But yeah, that's the rack right there. Going to be building kind of a miner that looks like those old Panda miners. Building a box with those, so I don't have to put fans on them. I think I'll put that on the top up there, since I have plenty of power over there. I have 240 volt for everything. Over here you can see I got my actual, old school gaming setup that really just gets used for all my ham radio stuff right now. But this is running Verthash as well, and everything I do right now, it's running all off of USB sticks using Simple Mining OS, which I really like because you can go online and control everything. But this setup here is probably the jankiest thing I have going on in this whole thing. I have 2 of those RX 570 mining cards right there, one with just a junky GPU fan just slapped onto it, one with a 120 mil, and then these to pull some heat out with extra power supply. And you can see some more remnants of a mud wasp nest on this 7950. But inside here we got 2 Titan cards and another one of those. I'm not sure if I can get that in there, but down underneath in here there's another one of those PCI 1x4 splitters, and got some of these nice super high speed fans. That's going to be for the 570 rig once I get that built. Another 2500 watt Delta power supply. This is from Parallel Miner too, with 2 of their breakout boards. I will get another video up once I get the 570 rig built. Still waiting on one of those RevTech boards, the 8 GPU mining boards. But once I get that up, get that thing built, I probably will do a video on the build of it. Then we'll bring you guys back once I update some more. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one out there. I'll see you next time.